Nobody knows anyone who has achieved significant things without putting in effort and work. And self-discipline is one of the most incredible factors for achieving anything. In fact, self-control, the ability to delay gratification, is one of the greatest predictors of success at anything. You look at relationship success, you look at health and fitness, you look at financial success. One of the greatest predictors of whether someone will achieve great health, great relationships, great friendships, great interactions, great reputation, great health and fitness, one of the greatest predictors is their ability to control, self-control, their willpower. And one of the most famous studies about this one is the marshmallow test. They took a group of students, of children in a school, and they offered them, hey, you can have one marshmallow now, or if you wait 20 minutes, just with the marshmallow in front of you, you don't eat it, and you wait for 20 minutes, you'll get 2 marshmallows. Meaning, are you gonna fall into instant gratification and take one now, or do what's logical and wait for 20 minutes and now you get double the marshmallows, you get 2 marshmallows. If you go, it's found that they track these people, they track these children who picked either 1 marshmallow now or 2 marshmallows in 20 minutes, and they found that the people, the children, as growing up, that picked 2 marshmallows in the future, tended to have greater health, greater relationships, greater reputation, greater financial success. There was a correlation between one's ability to restrain themselves and not fall into the trap of instant gratification and their level of success in life. And you can train that. It's a skill that can be cultivated and trained. That's self-discipline. How do you train it? This comes in a great story about David Blaine. David Blaine is one of the world's greatest illusionists, and he's also an endurance artist, which means if you've seen his stunts, he does things like freezing himself in the middle of, I believe it was Times Square, for 63 hours or something like that in a block of ice. Or he goes and does incredible feats where he just stands still on top of a high ledge for hours and hours and hours. He does incredible feats, incredible stunts of will, and he's an endurance artist. He's able to get himself to do things and sustain struggle for such incredible feats. And the way he does that, if you go and study his past and some of his interviews about how he's able to train that self-discipline to be able to do that, to be able to freeze yourself in a block of ice. Most people never take an ice bath in their life. He's in a block of ice being observed by people for 63 hours and doesn't quit during that time. That's tremendous willpower and self-discipline. How does he do that? As a child, he would train his self-discipline. He would train it by, for example, firstly taking like cold showers. And that's a great exercise we can all implement. If you take a cold shower or do anything else that your body doesn't naturally want to do, you're training your self-discipline. You're training your ability to control your mind and your body, not let it control you. That's number one. And he would, for example, do things like stand in a cupboard all day and not moving, just being fully still. Another thing that has been proven to increase self-discipline and focus is meditation. Because every time when we're meditating, what's really happening is a lot of thoughts are coming into our head. A lot of thoughts, we begin to think about random things, about lunch, about a work meeting. We begin to think about it, but then we let it go. Instantly, the point of meditation is to empty the mind, but it doesn't just happen that way. Thoughts come in and then you empty them back out. That's how meditation works. In fact, the worse you are about meditation and the worse the meditation feels, meaning the more distractions come up and you can't seem to tune into that peace of mind that meditation is known for, the better you're training your willpower, the better you're training your self-discipline. Because every time you do something that you naturally didn't want to do, or anything you do something that's outside of your comfort zone, you're training your willpower and self-discipline. Just like David Blaine did it by doing these feats, by taking ice baths and taking cold showers as a child, by doing things that his body didn't want to do, like locking himself in a cupboard and just, even when his body wanted to quit and just get out, just standing still. Every time you do things like that, you're training your self-discipline. Another great quote, and I'll leave you on this one for this second part of this module here, is every day do one thing that you're scared of. If you do one thing that you're scared of, you're training your self-discipline. And again, you're telling your body and your mind, hey, I'm in charge, not you. Not your temptations, not your urges, but rather you're in charge of your future. Do everything, one thing that scares you. And when you do it, first, you have more confidence, and two, you'll have more self-discipline because you'll continue doing things that your body and your reactions don't instantly want to do. You're pushing yourself, you're stretching yourself, you're challenging yourself. Take ice baths, take cold showers, go out and walk out and cold plunge into a pool in the morning. When you do things like that your body doesn't want to do, but you know will help you, or meditate and be able to just empty your mind, that will help you with greater self-discipline.